Hello everyone, welcome to Code One, and in this video we are going to continue the automation series, and this is the video number 20. And in this video we are going to discuss about the automation logging, like how can you log the information into your automation framework. So there are different ways to do the things, like we can do the basic logging that is coming from the login class of util package. By using this login class also we can perform the logging, and apart from that we have some log4j maven dependencies. We can also use that according to the requirement or features and functionality. We'll start it from basic and then we'll use the advanced topic that we use in the real-time framework. First, to understand this, what is logging and why we do this. So let's say at the time of compilation, let's say this is my automation script, a simple automation script that's going to launch a browser, maximize the browser, and launch or navigate to this URL. Let's say in between I want to see some information what's going on after every step. Okay, so at the time of compilation or execution in my log file, so I can use the logs over there. Okay, so if you like these kind of logs, you can see into the files. Even if you are working on a Selenium automation framework, they must manage this kind of logs, so it will be easy to get the information about the backend execution, what's going on. So we can print the message. We'll see in a real time, you will get idea. So let's implement the basic thing. So first one, for basic, what I need to do, I need to call this get logger. Okay, and this will return object of a reference of logger class, and that is available into the util package. And then in this log we can send a message, like we can call a method info, and where we can pass over message like before maximize the browser, or any message we can pass over there. It's depend on our understanding and how we are going to manage the logs. And then it's performing the Selenium operation like driver manager window maximize, and then again we are going to print a message, uh, print a warning over there. So we can say warn, or we can write any message. So let's implement this quickly, and then we'll move to the other way, like how can we store logs in an external file, that as I'm using here into that. Okay, I deleted that one. Okay, so what I need to do is create a reference of logger, and make sure you are using this class that is coming from the util package. Okay, and I can name it as a log, and I can say again logger dot get logger. Right here I need to pass a string name, so this name will be a class name. Let's say here you can see this is app dot class get name. So class name of for which class you want to create a log. Okay, let's say I'm working in this app class. Okay, and I want to create the logs for this class. So here this reference will be referred to this class only, so that's why we are going to pass here app dot class name, app dot class dot get name. Okay, so it will understand where this log need to write the data, for which class is need to write the data. So it will write data for the for this app class. Yeah, now that's it, we have created this, and now we can directly send the message. Let's say I want to send a message info. I want to send one info, and this info will be uh, browser is browser is going to start. Let's say I print this message over here, and when I okay, let's run this, and I'm going to right click on this, go to run it as a Java application, and you will see this info over there. The browser is like, it will open the browser, maximize it. Once you will the execution is done. Okay, I'm getting some issue, but do we have a message info? Sorry, let me run this again. I think the browser is crashed. It's maximizing, navigate to the URL and close. So now if you see, let me say, see, this is the info message behave browser is going to start. Similarly, after quitting, let's say I'm going to pass another log over here, and I can say here, even we can say different messages. If you see the available methods for this, we can pass the warnings. We can pass, let's say for warning, I can call warning and I can pass a warning message. This is warning, right? And let's execute this now. So you will see in a warning mode. So different modes are there, and let's understand these different modes that we can write, and after that we'll see this example to store the logs in a file. Okay, so you can pass different options here, like we have a we have a warning, we have info, config, find, finer, finest, and separate. So it means how critical the bug is, the information is, or you can say how it will is going to impact to the system. So how critical is that? Let's say if we are handling something, some real time exception or some issue in catch block. So in catch block we can give a serve message that will be says like this is a critical, immediate action required in case if that particular code is failed and the controller goes into the catch. So in catch we can pass this thing. Okay, in warning side, for warning side, warning means something might be wrong. Okay, we it's not impacting too much, but in future it might be. Info, if you want to pass a simple info message about the flow of the execution. Okay, config means some configuration related information. Fine means it like for the debugging. Let's say you want to display something into the debug mode. Okay, and finer detailed debug message, some detailed message about the steps or methods that you are using, or the most detailed bug info for a finest. Say okay, here also you can understand the meaning of them. So the label, this is the label, these are the highest, high, normal, low, debug, debug plus, and debug plus plus. Okay, so we have seen how can we use this, and the simple if you want to change any mode, you can just change log dot and log dot, and you can see here like we have a config method. You can see here we have a config method, right? And we have this warning saver method. Let's see. Log.info we have, and log.config we have, log.find I have to check. Okay, log.find also we have, and with find we have a finder and finest also over there, and warning info config, yeah, all's there. So these are the different methods we have in this. Now let's see how can I store this log into a Excel file, into a simple text file or a log file. Okay, currently it's printing over the console, right? We for the real-time project or scenario, we have to store this into a log file. Okay, because console can be clean like this. So how can I do that? For that I'm going to create a log file here. So into my data source I'm going to create a file, and let's say file name is test. Okay, and we can say test.log. Okay, so we have this file here as a test.log, and let's understand this code first and then we'll implement. So what we are going to do, we are going to write the same line of code over there, log, logger, get logger with the for same class. So we have to initialize the logger. So let me copy this, the same one. Here we have already, right, this one. And then we are going to create a path with system, like with in which file we are going to store, or we are going to communicate with a file. So we can do one thing here, we can create a path. Okay, a string path, and to get the path of this file, first I have to go to into this directory, current directory. So to create a current directory, I can say system.get property, and here I can pass user.dir command. It will give me a current location of the project, current location of this user, and then I can say path equals to path plus. I want to concatenate some internal folder over there, and the folder name is data source, you can see. So I'm going to keep the name as /data source, and then I'm going to pass my file name test.log. Right, so this is the complete part to read this file or communicate with this file. Okay, we have done the communication. You can see here we have done the now what we need to do, we need to store log into an external file. So we are going to perform some file handler operation. Okay, this file handler class is there that's going to set the format, and then we can communicate with this. So the next step is, let's implement file handler. So we have file handler. This is again coming from util logging package only. Okay, and let's say my name is a file handler equals to new. Okay, and here into this file handler class, I'm going to pass my path, this path, right? And here another parameter I'm going to pass as a true. It means do we need to append the data or not, or we need to override the data. If it is true, it will be append the data, or it will, otherwise it will, like they say, you can see here, if it is true, append mode, new logs are added at the end of the existing log file. False means it will override the data, right? So we have a file handler ready now, and we can set the format for this file handler, and then we'll add the log to the log.add this into the log for this file handler. So file handler dot, I'm going to call file handler dot set format, and we can say new simple format, right? And here now into this log dot add handler, we can call my handler. Now whatever the log we are using here, browser is going to start, or other logs, we can pass there. We will see in this file. Currently it's empty. Okay, so let's run it quickly and check, is it entering data over there. I can see the browser is open now, and we have connection reset information, but it still should be okay. You can see the message is there, browser is going to start. After that the browser is crashed and it doesn't print any other message, even we don't have any message. So let's say I'm going to print a warning here. I'm going to print a warning here, and the warning says it's done, please verify, okay. So let's run it and check. We have added that point true. It means it will append the log. You can see it's appended, it's done, please verify. So in this way, this is the simplest way to manage the logs into the external file as well as into the logs, okay, into the console. While you working with a framework, you need more deep analysis for the logging. Okay, I will continue the next, or we will see in some next video. Okay, some next video. So if you like the video, please subscribe the code one. Thank you so much for watching, and if you need any help related to the automation, you can comment me. Thank you.